So your G list models don't generally expect when the list model changes, they expect something to change in the object themselves in the ordering or the items it's keeping track of. Um, they don't tend to think of like the item changing as being an items changed part, which is a problem and annoying. Um, so a lot of the times you have to do that stuff yourself. So we already did that, which is cool. So what we're going to do is we should already have some of this in here. Items changed or not. Okay. Um, set convert. No. We want to look at add. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So we didn't handle any part of this yet. But that's okay. G signal connect object conversation comma. Oh no, we don't need that. We need purple conversation members. Star members. No. Maybe good people just mid-manage it. Old pot smoking hippies. Yeah, I don't know. The I don't know. Have you had to use Microsoft Teams? Do you really think their people are good after using Microsoft Teams? Like, yeah. Those people are crack smokers. Yeah. It's yeah. Teams is definitely a super big annoyance, and it seems to be really broken. Oh, fuck. Damn, 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 damn. I should make game in, with Team SIP? Well, no one's done that yet. Why do you keep saying game? Anyways, game is a trademark term of the America Online Corporation, or AIM is, and we are not allowed to use that name. Someone told that MS had a better hold of the direction the language Rust will go in the future. I mean, that's true. AIM is dead. There's something to add to that, but I'm not going to say. Well, whatever. We can say it publicly. We are investigating creating another user interface for Pidgin or for Purple 3 that looks like game and naming it game. But we need to talk to the lawyers to see if we can actually use the name. So game and Pidgin might exist at the same time, is what I'm saying. Because believe it or not, there's not a whole lot to the user interfaces on Purple 3. So building another one for GTK will be relatively straightforward. But I'm not, well, we might still do it anyways, but not name it game. But if I'm going to do it, I want to like get the namespaces right and shit. But so we have a problem here. I don't have the conversation for when the conversation members change. And I'm not sure how I can get them. Unless I publish out the signal from the conversation, which we might have to do. We just did sig present. Big boy is no longer with us. All right, so if we populate out this signal, did we make type construct only or something, or construct? That might be the problem why that's happening. All right, we're gonna not worry about this right now. We'll worry about fixing it later. Um, right, we can't do this right now because we don't have all the right pieces to do it. So if instead, you know, we get the basic serialization and then we'll do the updates on another part once we make the conversation propagate that signal, because then the manager can connect to that on the conversation and then it'll have all the properties and everything it needs. But we just don't have a way to do it right now, which is a problem. What is this saying? This should all be set up. I don't know what the hell it's complaining about. Oh, okay. Anyways. So we got conversation done. We can do members, but we can't get updates, right? So we're just gonna get it when they're added. And also we need to do. I'm not sure how we're gonna do deletions yet. Oh. All right. So those of you that are here, let's say you joined a chat room, you set some aliases on some people, did some other stuff, blah blah blah. Then you leave the chat room and you don't intend to come back anytime soon, if at all. Some amount of time passes and you come back. Are you going to be happy that your aliases and stuff are still there, annoyed that they're still there, or upset that they aren't there, or any of those? You're gonna be pissed if they're not there? So what we're gonna need to do, you're gonna be pissed if they are there. The problem is, I think people are gonna be 50-50 on this. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna ignore that for now because this is still experimental. But we're gonna have to figure out how to handle that. Like, we can ditch the conversation, that's fine. But then do we also ditch the conversation members or not? Probably. Yeah, I don't know. This is the weird shit you run into, right? And especially when it's open source and everyone's like, but you have to do what I expect you to do. But are you purging everything? Or because if you're not purging everything, then we have to keep track of when stuff was updated. Right? And then you run into the other problem. No, we don't have a date. We don't have a date of when things were changed. We're not keeping we're not keeping track of a date of when things are changed. But then you run into the problem of, somebody in an IRC channel that has no traffic for that amount of time. Right? Now I'm scaring you? Okay, well, you can write the code. Or tell me to write the code right now. Okay. But yeah, should we put the date in there? Maybe. Like, I don't know. You're kidding? Okay. Well, there are people that take privacy stuff very seriously. Yeah, exactly. It's a giant rabbit hole. So we'll have to see how we want to go and get there and stuff like that. There's a back door here too, where the conversation manager does take a file name, and you can put in : memory : and it doesn't ever save to disk, right? So we'll see. All right. Save conversation. Oh, you know what? We can, well, whatever. This is fine. Verbal conversation. Yeah, because save members is gonna have to call the other stuff. This is fine. What have you used back then? Read the damn log files. Yeah, well, like, the logs are a completely different thing, right? This is just to manage your state in between reboots and stuff. Or it's Code-Pilot. Very true. Very true. All right. All right, we got to build all this query stuff again. Members is going to have the same thing, where you've got to delete and restore, which is going to suck, but yeah. You're self-retired for 5+ years? Nice. I would love to be self-maintainable for Pidgin, but I do not have enough of monies for that. But at least I can, at least I'm at a state where I can work part-time. Right. Marry rich? Yeah. That's not self-retired, though. That's Sugar Mama retired. I know the real difference between int and int 11? No idea. You retired? Okay. To a Russian oligarch? Ah, you retired, then you fuck. Gotcha. So you retired poor, is what you're saying, right? Is that supposed to be married? 2 rings? Like, at first I'm like, what the fuck is... After we got boobs? After we got butts? I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, they're rings. They're rings. Don't mind me. All right. Oh, this is a real bummer, man. Oh, right. No, these are okay. On conflict, we're ignoring. No, we still have to delete. Fuck. God, there's got to be a better way to do this. Because we're going to end up having to delete all the members all the time whenever any member changes. Which I guess isn't super bad. Because, like, if you have a giant contact list in Pidgin 2, anytime anything happens there, we rewrite the whole damn file. What are we triggering on? The problem is the database has 10 people, but one of them left. We don't know which one at this point, so we have to rewrite the whole thing. We don't know which one to delete. Like, we could try to make this get super technical and stuff. And maybe we could at some point, but that just, then we've got multiple things updating the database and maintaining state and stuff, and it's just blah. I think it's much easier to just do a sync, right? A full sync. So it's annoying, but yeah. Let's move this to here. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we actually have 5 tables in here. That's fine. All right, so the conversation members itself, actually going through and adding these is easy. It's not a big deal. But yeah, okay. But we need deletes of all the other things. Seagull Light 3, statement, star, conversation, delete conversation members, statement, no, conversation members, delete statement. Okay. End conversation. Members. Delete statement. Column. Account ID. Oh, it's just account. Conversation. What was the other thing in here? Oh, contact. Yeah, they should be flipped. Oh, these are alphabetical. Then the key is going to build an index. So the account is going to filter out the most stuff first, then the conversation next, and then the contact is the smaller part. I meant to ask Floomboard about that when he's here, but that should be fine. Right, contact, and then we need in conversation, members, column, something. Column, nickname. Yep. What do we call nickname here? This feels like it should be a custom nickname that's remote users chosen for themselves in the chat. We should have an alias in here too. We're not going to do it now, but yeah. Add an alias property to purple.conversation number. Would be useful if people can alias others in chat rooms. To do this, we just need to add an alias property to purple.conversation number and add it to the checks in purple.conversation member get name for display. I think it's get name for display. Oh, excuse me. Yep. This is probably small. Updating it in the conversation manager and database and stuff, that's going to be annoying, but that's not done yet. So, we'll say this is kind of newcomery. This is a task. Subsystem is layer purple and is scheduled for experimental 2 because we are not doing it yet. But like this way, like I could give SWK a funny name and only I would see it, right? Although people could get themselves in trouble with this too. So the UI should probably there should probably be a way to like turn off aliases or something when capturing screenshots or something, but that's a problem for another day. Provide a stupid bug. So, yeah, right. And then like they see your screen, you should be able to turn that off. Write a setting to disable aliases in the name for display functions. When entering Pidgin, what the hell's the last issue? It's over here. 18003. Whoa, that's kind of funny. We hit 1800 exactly right as we hit 3700 over here. I thought this was 3800. Never mind. That's funny. Realized that people could give others inappropriate names that could be seen by screenshots or whatever. So it might be nice if there was a setting to disable aliases from being displayed. Okay, this is we're gonna give this a medium. I don't think it's actually medium, but we'll see. We'll say this is crazy patch writers. This is a feature. This is in layer purple. And sure, we'll say experimental 2. You sure that? Well, I mean, like, depends, right? You don't like. It's probably okay to share a screenshot of your boss saying "Bossy McBossface," but like that piece of shit is probably not gonna help you, right? Like if that was their alias. Tech support needs remote. Yeah. And this is how features get born, because people are shitting on everybody. All right, how much code have we fucking changed so far? We are getting to my limit here, and we have a lot more to do yet. Well, it shouldn't be a lot, but it's going to be a bit. I try to keep my pull requests under 1,000 lines. I try to keep them under 500. 1,000 max. We're at 1,055. We're probably going to hit 2K. Luckily, it's just big. It's not complicated, right? Wait for it. Macros! POS in the corner office. Yeah. Or, the tired and true Satan, right? All right. If we were going to make a macro for this, what kind of macro would you make for some of this stuff? It's like fine, whatever. I don't like. What do we pass in? Right? We pass in. Yeah, like there's. Busting your phone is asshole. Yeah, exactly. Right. Like let you do that, but at the same time, when your boss comes over, you quick flip the setting. We're gonna bring back boss keys. I know SWK remembers boss keys. Anybody else remember boss keys? Call that to his face. Yep. Yeah. For those of you that don't know, a boss key was like a hotkey on your keyboard, a global hotkey that would like make it look like you were getting work done. Like it typically would like show a spreadsheet or something, right? So what would happen is like you'd be playing a game or something, you see your boss pop up, you quick hit the key and be like, oh hey, how's it going, right? And then if they look at your screen, it looks like that. It's the same idea, right? So like this setting would be part of a boss key setup, where that would be the deal. Like you'd hit that, and all of a sudden all the aliases would flip, and yeah, people got fired for yeah, I'm sure. Just use WinL. Yeah, that's probably a much better one to use nowadays. All right, this is the code we want. Set up the conversation members, delete query. Yeah, again, I think if we were going to do this, I would, like, I don't know, so how would you do that? We'd have to build an object or something, but then we're just building a fucking ORM. The report said, had to let go, works for weeks on the same spreadsheet without any progress. You can yeah, switching workspace is good, yep. Sorry, you aren't cleared to see this? Yes. Yeah, it's HR. It's HR related. How do we start this thing? Oh yeah, we do query. All right, I think we're gonna get through just the members themselves and call it, because it's 1 in the morning and I'm getting tired. Thankfully, I do not have work tomorrow, I think. What do we do? We did delete, and then we did where, yeah. You know that word? Yeah. Your girlfriend is HR, you get all the good HR stories? Nice. Yeah, there's a big push to get some product out before the end of the year. And I think I have everything working. The problem is I work with my cousin. And my cousin's actually who got me the job there. And like the stuff I do makes his life easier. So like if something's broke, he's my cousin. I have to answer the phone, right? It can't be like, it could be like so-and-so's in the hospital or something, right? You're just, yep. That's yep. Your clock's about 64 hours since Sunday? Yikes. I'm at like 18 or something, but I'm tired. No, I don't need to be there. I just need to be remote. I shouldn't need to be there. I hope I don't need to be there. It's a long fucking drive. All right, that should do it. We don't have to worry about the contact here because we're just deleting all this shit from here. Yeah, conversation tags. We didn't say which tag to delete. That's good. Yep. Last week you bet you clocked around 70 hours. Yikes. Well, I mean, like, so this week with Pidgin alone, right? I put 5 hours in on Monday streaming. We've got 4.5 hours in here tonight streaming. And like, I've got plenty of other time Pidgin related that wasn't streaming this week. Right? And it's just like, I'm not necessarily to 70 hours, but like, I got a house I got to take care of. I got pets, right? I got to do dishes and shit and all that other fun stuff. And it's just like, yep, here we go. Yeah, you're doing the big migration. Clock's about, yeah. Yeah, I can understand the low power mode. What is, oh shit. It's coming back right now, Dan, because you reminded me. It's like, what are you talking about? Oh, the streams note, yes. The stuff that I had on way too late and then people were giving me crap for. I'm like, oh, it's April. Why do you have snow yet? Like, because it just snowed here yesterday? Like, understand that, you know, there's a bunch of different stuff here. Where is this again? Streaming tools, overlays, edit. I think this is the right one. Let it snow, make visible, save. I might have to refresh. That's Cypher. I don't understand your question, but it sounds very AI-ish. Yeah, there you go. There's the snow. Like, what's the philosophy of doing it? Because we want chat in one application? Like, what? Conversation members, delete statement. Failed to compile. Failed to compiled. Failed to changes to create, first of all. This is just a way to access both. Save a matrix. Okay, yeah. Like, so we abstract them into different data structures and stuff via what we call libpurple, and then a user interface will interact with that to then talk to them. So the user interface talks to the libpurple abstraction, and like that's just, and then you know the protocol implementations themselves just do the thing. But like if you're looking for specifics of how it works, there's not enough time in a day to go over it. I scrolled too far again. For deleting conversation members. I mean, if we're going to say just, Pidgin is just a user interface. Like, right? Pidgin itself is down to 15,000 lines of C code. libpurple, on the other hand, we're sitting at 42,000 now. We're still lower than we used to be. A lot lower than we used to be. Okie dokie. All I will say is libpurple is GPL v2. Please honor the license and don't create more work for me of having to go and threaten you with legal issues. Delete from conversation members. Failed to create conversation members. Delete statement. Column account. Sure. Members, delete statement, column conversation. We don't have that. Okay, so that should be here and going. Do we compile? Okay. We compile. Yay! Where did I start this code? Oh, we need basically this. and then we'll go through and write the save part. Conversation ID, account ID, blind text, conversation, members, delete members for conversation, blah. Conversation, oh, wrong thing. Members, delete. Members. Okay, does it blend? No, we're not using tags in 524 because we don't have it. We don't need it yet. We do need the members, but we'll get there in a minute. All right, we compile. We didn't have any warnings. Oh, minus the tags thing. That's fine. Okay, so now we can go get the members. Verbal conversation. Members are members equals null. Save the members. Shoot the seals. G into I equals 0. I is less than. We should probably cache this. Yeah. G into N members equals 0. Oh, first members. Conversation. Get members. Conversation. G list model. Get N items. G list model. Members. All right. So, verbal conversation. Members are member equals null. Member equals G list model. Get item. G list model. Members. I G clear object. Member. Okay, we're now iterating through the members. We have the member. SQL I3 bind text manager. We didn't create the new statement. Conversation member. Insert statement. Conversation member. Do this. Yeah, that doesn't need the other two, but this one does. Yay. Who would have thought serializing something would take so long? Insert into conversation. Oh, we did it this way. Delete the rest of this. Conversation members. Yeah. Happens. Account ID, comma, conversation ID, comma, contact ID, comma. Oh no. How did we do this exactly? What is the wrap? We did the wrap on the big one. Oh, when it wrapped, we split it. Okay, that's fine. Although now it's only one line, but whatever. Nickname. All right, we did do values separately. That's okay. Values. Count ID. Conversation. Can you imagine we were still doing the stupid numbers? Alright, then we just stopped at values on a line by itself. Yep. Okay. Oh. Contact. Oh, yep. Maybe we should have done this smaller and just stopped at the conversation and the tags and then come back and done another pull request for the members. We could still do that, but maybe not. Like at this point, it's just kind of go for it. Splitting it out would suck. Save members. Alright, so now we need to get the contact ID out of here. Contact info, star info equals null. Alright. Info equals purple conversation member. Get contact info member. Equal I3 bind text. We got account ID and everything, right? Yeah, okay. Bind text. Members insert statement, comma. Manager. Members insert statement, column account, comma, account ID, -1. SQLite static. SQLite 3 bind text. Manager, conversation member, insert statement. I missed the members. Conversation members, insert statement. Oh, I missed the stupid members again. Column, conversation, comma, conversation, ID, -1, SQLite static. Right. Yep. Then we need the contact ID will be fine. SQLite 3 line text manager conversation. So statement column contact. Purple contact info. Get ID, info, -1, SQLite static. SQLite 3, bind text. Manager, conversation members, insert statement. Manager, conversation. God, I wish I had ChatGPT to fix this for me. Column nickname, comma, purple, conversation member, get nickname. Member, -1, SQLite static. Okay, then we need to execute this thing. And then reset it. And then all the cleanups. I was thinking, oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's fine. And then obviously here we will call the other methods so that we don't have to iterate the members list multiple times. Blah 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 blah. Fail to save members for conversation. Blah blah. Yeah. You can check my monitor capture cable. You got some snow on it? Yeah. Analog snow. All right. Well, I need to pee anyways, so I'll be right back. I'll get water, and then I can hydrate. Ugh. Right back. All right, sorry. I snacked on some wings real quick. I got B-dubs today because boneless. BOGO Thursday. All right, it's for the hydrate. Woo! About half the bottle. Not bad. Probably could do more, but. Ooh. All right. Let's get this done so I can go to bed. Oh no. Did we get errors? Oh. Contact ID is null. Did I mess that up, or is that a bug? Do. This is the other problem. We're likely to find bugs here. Yep, look at that. Son of a bitch. Where the hell did we do this? So this one should probably be right. What was the other one? Oh, these both should be right. What the hell? One of these has to be wrong. That or conversation number is fucked up. It shouldn't be because we got unit tests on it. What? So are we not in this code at all yet? It sure looks that way. Or we've got to be in the other one, right? What is this? This is NAM reply. This code shouldn't be called. Oh. Oh. This is a bug. I thought we fixed this. And the welcome handler, like the problem is this is going to be our account, and this like it doesn't have an ID for whatever reason. Oh, this is not right. this is not right at all. This could be null. Let's do this to verify that this is the case. I'm pretty sure it is. G warning. Account info %p comma info. And then over here. Nope, different pointers. One second. Some big noise outside-ish. Ironically, there's a similar one last night. All right. Well, if this isn't it, what the fuck's the problem? But where's the other IRC account? Well, that one should be gone. We really need better ways to debug some of this rather than this. All right. Well, we see it's all the same account, or it's all the same contact info, right? It's the same fucking pointer everywhere. It's just not the one IRC account. Wait, no, it is. Right. So all of these is that IRC account. Then the 190, we're gonna see an IRC account down here somewhere, or not. I should have made this stand out more. Like generally, you can use warning to stand out, but when everything's a warning, it's hard. Where are we here? Oh. Okay, hold on. I think I know what the problem is here. Nope, that's still not it. All right. We're gonna try something here. That is a bummer. That is a real bummer. All right, I have a shitty workaround. We'll see what happens. So the we have this data structure called a purple contact info, which holds all the information about a remote party, just basically on the network, right? Um, there's a wrapper for it called purple contact, which ties it to an account. That's necessary because we also want an account to have a contact info, but an account can't be a contact info because that messes stuff up. But that way, like a message author, stuff like that, can well now it's a conversation member, but a message author was meant to be a contact info, stuff like that, which means you could just use it from the account and stuff, right? And then if you look here in the contact list, all of this works because these are contact infos, right? All of these are contact infos, including our account, which is devenv, right? It has a contact info. There's a way to get a contact info out of it. Now the problem is IRC doesn't have a way to guarantee what your own ID is until you connect. And the problem, or until you're connected and you get the reply welcome message, which is the first message you get. However, we allow people to do stuff when we are connected and registration is done, which is happening before that first message comes in. So the gross workaround for now is going to be, we're going to leave this here. That's okay. Where the hell do we start the connection? What we're going to do is we're going to try to set, we're going to set the account's username or the account's ID to whatever the user gave us. That's not the one we want. So right now in connection connect, yeah, so if we set it here, this should fix the problem. So after we split the username and all that, we'll turn on TLS, blah, blah, blah. We'll do it here. Set the ID and username of the contact info to the user provided settings. These will be updated. These could be updated later by the server. All right, so now we're going to say info equals purple account, the contact info account, purple contact info set ID. We're going to set this to the username. We're going to do both parts of the username. Info username and purple contact info set username info username. All right, and that should fix the problem. Yep, look at that. Boom, there we go. There are our conversation members. Yay! Well, that's wrong. Shit, I'm not supposed to use username. Damn it. I used the wrong variable in that code. It's supposed to be, we free it here. God damn it. We have to split the domain name off of it. This will be a separate pull request, obviously. There we go. Much better, right? Okay. We should probably like make a variable for this, but it's okay. This is just gonna be for testing right now. That's not gonna make it into the pull request. It's not a big deal. Did I get all my warnings though? That's not what I wanted, but that's fine. Why are we failing again? I don't understand. Okay, well this conversation worked right in the demo protocol plugin. So this is the conversation ID, this is the contact ID, and then this is the account ID. So that worked fine, right? So I just create an echo conversation. How's it going, Jesse and Berries? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? But why did the... Did we crash? Looks like maybe. All right, IRC has issues with this. We'll need to figure that out. Doing all right. Getting tired. I've been streaming for 5 hours. I see. That would explain why I'm getting tired. All right, so this part's kind of sort of working. We got to do all the same tag stuff for the other one. But I think we're gonna hit it because I am tired. Yeah, it's not. It's just. It's. Yeah. Like, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm just tired because I did work a full day today and now I'm streaming, and yeah. That's where it gets to be a lot. Um. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Sorry to. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm misreading chat, but yeah. I am just, yeah, wiped. Sure, we'll go over there. We are working on Pidgin Instant Messenger. It's a universal chat client that lets you put all your chat applications into one application, or chat networks into one application. So, but I gotta get going. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. So we'll see. Quickies in there. All right. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go raid Snow X Cone. I don't know if she's still going or what, but we'll see. She was doing Evan a code. She still screwed up. So we're gonna get out of here. If you don't enjoy the raid, you can go ahead and hit cancel above chat. YouTube, sorry. Yeah, I mean, if you want to join the raid, you can jump over to Twitch. Otherwise, you can, go wherever you go on YouTube. Yeah, you're welcome. Penguin or Penguin. Got it. But otherwise, be sure to follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube and hit the notification bell to get whatever notification level you want. In the meantime, you can find links to all my social media right over here, including my Mastodon, where I do post when I'm going to be going live, or you can also join us on the officially unofficial Pidgin Discord, which you find a link to right over here as well. So, thank you everybody for coming by tonight, and until next time, which will probably be Monday, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, see you then. Adios!